daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25
What's good, everybody? I am sorry for the delay. I am so embarrassed. It really was not me. It's StreamYard. I don't know what happened, and I had to start the whole computer over. I am so sorry. But let me play my intro again. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Hold on.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25
What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I know I'm a little bit late. But I had to. So I had to go and do something. A family member had asked me to go help them do something today, but they asked me to go do it later in the day. But then it ended up happening earlier than expected. So I had to go. I had to go do it, and now I'm back. And look, we have to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, we are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 4, and the name of the episode is called Devolve. Okay. For the most part, if you want to ask me honestly and truthfully, I didn't really think the episode was really all that until like the last couple of minutes of the episode. It got real good. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna talk. We gonna talk, okay? I would look. Let me see who all in here real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I got super chats already. All right. Thank you for the super chat, Chanel. Hello, my sweet babies. In the words of Monique, when you find out that they're wrong, will you speak as loudly for Kenya? She was unafraid to retaliate due to unchecked behavior. I love us for real. Listen, I don't know what y'all saw, but we're gonna talk about it. And I don't remember everybody. This whole wrong, y'all kill me with this stuff. Caribbean gal, what's good? Happy Monday, Agora. I miss you, and I miss you back, and I miss you back. Okay, y'all. We are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 4, and the name of the episode is called The Vault. Okay, I'm torn. I'm torn. I told y'all. See, I told y'all already.
Don't you guys? I said it. I said it.
I said it. I said it at the beginning of the season. I watched the episode. I wanted to see Brit. I wanted to give Brit a chance, and I saw her the first episode, and I was over her then. I was over her then. She was looking for a moment. She was looking for a moment. But if you ask me, Kenya is not all the way innocent, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about it, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Okay. Let's go ahead and start off. Okay. First the episode started off with Brit and Angela. They was walking in the park. Angela is kind of a brick house. Angela got a nice look shape, on her, right? Nice. They was walking through the park. Brit bought mimosa. For me, I don't know about y'all, but for me, Brit seemed a little bit phony to me. She just seemed a little bit phony to me. Who take their dog to a park and then have the dog in a stroller? You know what I'm saying? I just don't get that this is the life that she lived. We know it's not the life she lived because she had to sell plates to bury her daddy. You get what I'm saying? So she's not really giving me the Paris Hilton type of vibe. Who takes the dog to a park and not have the dog on the leash walking around? You get what I'm saying? Brit is giving me that she trying to play up from the cameras. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't even have enough money to bury your daddy. So I know that this ain't the lifestyle that you live in. Okay. Angela said that her family got involved in her relationship with Charles. Okay. Now she feels like everybody in her family got an opinion. Now apparently Angela's mother has something to say about cleaning up, and her and Charles ended up having an argument. Now, keep in mind the first episode that we saw Angela, not the first episode, the first time we saw her in her home with Charles and her kids. Charles was upset that, what's her name, Amari, wasn't cleaning up behind herself.
Wait a minute now.
So it's kind of giving me that Angela, her mama, and her daughter is nasty. And that's probably the reason why Charles is getting into it with because they some nasty women. They don't like to clean up behind themselves. I don't know. Charles them seem, you know what I'm saying? Angela them seem nasty, okay? Angela said that she is taking care of her family financially, okay? And a lot of the money is coming from him.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I
See what I'm saying?
I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Angela is lying. Angela is telling us lies. See, Angela told us she was a self-made millionaire. She already came on saying that she was a self-made millionaire. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember. She said that she was a self-made millionaire, okay? And it wasn't a dollar that she didn't want or she didn't earn. Then she went and showed us that she was building these houses, that she had some type of real estate company, and she was buying and selling houses, and Charles had to help her buy some of the houses and stuff. And now you're telling us that you're taking care of your family financially, but most of the money is coming from Charles?
Bitch, you're lying.
I told you, if you let people talk, you listen to people, they tell you stuff, and if you let them talk, they will tell on themselves. Angela ain't no self-made millionaire. Angela ain't no self-made millionaire. And if you was, I don't understand. Listen, I would never, even if I was taking care of my family financially, I would never go on TV and say that I was taking care of my family financially. I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never embarrass them like that. Okay? She said that she was having an event. Angela said that she was, hold on. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Cargill. She said Brit is a gutter snipe who's faking it until she make it. Angela family need to shield if they are indigenous. Audacity. Thank you for the super chat, Mrs. Cargill. Shanuka, thank you for the super chat. Lord, I pray that you're not part of the funky bunch. Thank you for the super chat. Okay? Angela said that she's having an event later on in the week at the bank. She invited everyone, including Shamia. She said that she thinks that they got off on the wrong foot, and she's hoping that they can hash it out. You know, the thing is, I don't think that Shamia and Angela's beef is really that big. I just think that they both was trying to back up their friends. But Shamia took it a step further for me with the nose comment. You know what I'm saying? And Angela seems like a good sport, but that don't mean that you get to mistreat me and abuse me. That don't mean because I'm a good sport that you're gonna keep on getting your stuff out for me and you're gonna get to mistreat me and abuse me. Because I'm a good punch that ass. I will. Angela might not, but I will. I'm gonna take it there. I'm gonna take it there. Okay? What we got next? Hold on. What is wrong? Okay. Brit says, oh, and so Angela is saying that she's getting mean girl energy from Shamia, and Brit says that she's getting that same type of energy from Kenya, and she said that she was trying to give Kenya a chance because some people think that she come off like that.
You definitely do.
You definitely come off like that. You definitely come out like that, Angela. You give real nasty, okay? And Brit, you looking for a moment. You know what I'm saying? She said, who wouldn't have a preconceived notion of a person with a personality like her? So you admitting it, that you had preconceived notions of Kenya before you met her. Okay? And you are looking for a moment with her. The first interaction y'all had was a genuine misunderstanding. Then you got upset that she didn't hug you. Okay? She hugged you at the Balmain event and she called you even the Balmain Barbie. So what is the issue? She said at the Balmain event that she spoke to Kenya and she had snippety energy. She spoke about it at the event, and she said that she gonna, give her a try one more time, and after that one more time, it's gonna be her ass. See, I told you.
There's something brewing with that bitch, but I'm gonna find out what that is.
It's something brewing with her. It's something brewing with Brittany. Brit. She want a moment. She want a moment. Okay. Next, we got Shamia. Shamia's sitting outside. She keeps trying to give us moments, and I feel like, since we talking about physicalities with people that we gonna talk, Shamia is sitting outside with
Back rolls.
Shamia is sitting outside with back rolls, and she's sitting up here talking about somebody knows. Shamia is sitting outside in a bathing suit with back rolls. Girl, absolutely not. Okay. Shamia done recorded a new song. Everybody want to be a singer now. Everybody want to be a singer now. She said she started singing in the church. She was in 2 groups. One of the groups was with Carrie Hilson, and she never felt like that she had her shot. So now she's trying to sell us that she's this female version of Jamie Foxx. She's an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? And now she wants to sing, and she never had her shot. And the thing is, Shamir, as rich as your husband is,
You still not that girl.
you still not that girl. It's not translating on the screen, mama. It's not translating on the screen, mama. You in your 40s, you got back rows, and you keep on trying to sell us that you this female version of Jamie Foxx and you this single girl, but you're still not that girl. Even with your man and his money, he couldn't even buy you a pop career if he wanted to. If you was that rich, they could have popped you off, but you still not that girl. You're still not that girl. It's not translating on the screen. And then it seems like every time you show us a member of your family, everybody's sick. Everybody's sick. Shiloh's sick. Shayla's sick. Tawana looks sick. It's not every. I don't know. For you to be giving us this lifestyle and y'all have so much money, it sure looks sickly over there in Shamia's house. Can we have a real talk? You know what I'm saying? Tawana over here. I don't know. It's just everything over here coming at Shamia's house is just giving me sad. I want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? It seems like everybody around here sick. Put a 2 in the chat. I don't know. I'm just getting sad every time I look. Every time I'm looking at Shamia's house, every time I go to Shamia's house, I'm just getting sad all of a sudden. Let me know. Put a 2 in the chat. Is it only me? I'm getting sad and shit. I mean, I want to be happy. I don't see no 2s. I don't see no 2. No, Jamal, I'm not dragging her. I'm just saying it's just everybody over there sick. Tawana looks sick. Shayla's sick. Shiloh's sick. Shamia got back rows. It's too much going on. God damn. Okay. She said that she wants to play her new song for the girls. The next event is Angela's event, and she said that she's surprised that Angela invited her to her event. Now, I don't know why you surprised Shamia, because she tried to move on with you, but you wanted a moment and you wanted to get off your nose read on her because you thought you ate with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let you know right now, no bitch would have read me with a 15-month-old baby that can't walk. And I'm not talking about Shiloh. I'm just saying nobody would have read me about anything physical with a 15-month-old baby that can't walk. And that's all listen, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be sad. Listen, StreamYard messed up, so I got to take it there. Nobody would have read me, especially if the baby was in the building. Especially if the baby was in the building. Put a 3 in the chat if you feel me. Put a 3 in the chat if you feel me. Nobody would have read me in person, and I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I don't be wanting to take it there, but I'm just saying nobody would have read me because I tried to be nice to you and you want to get your shit off. So let's play. Let's play. Bring me the stroller. Bring me the stroller. Do Balmain sell walking shoes? Girl, okay. Yeah, I don't know. But you know, the thing is, the thing is, I just be trying to be there. I be trying to, you know,
No.
I don't want to feel bad for Shamia. Shamia started it with the girl. Shamia started it. I'm just saying. Okay. Now she say that she want to extend the olive branch. She can't help it, but her mama could. Trust Love. I get the baby can't help it, but her mama could. Her mama could. I'm just saying, her mama could. Her mama started it. You don't talk about nothing physical. It didn't even go that far. It wasn't even. Listen. Thank you for the super chat. Big Ant 062003. She said they might as well bring Kiana to the cast, China Raps and all. Thank you for the super chat, Big Ant. I appreciate it. Okay. But she said she wanted to extend the olive branch to Angela. Angela tried to extend the olive branch to you. And then Shamil got into the confessional. And still made another joke. So listen, I'm not trying to be, I'm just telling y'all, Shamil think that she cute with the nose comments and reading people on physicalities. All I'm saying is, girl, be careful. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. Because you think that you're being cute. and you being real nasty. You're being real nasty. Okay. Next we got Porsha. Porsha is having a meeting for people for Pamper by Porsha. Okay. Now her cousin Londi was there. Y'all remember Big Londi? Y'all remember Big Londi? Big Londi worked for Porsha now at Pampers by Porsha. You know, she from the daddy side of the family. She said that they having a big change. It's a big change with her now. You know what I'm saying? Now, it Rick R.I.P. Londi. Londi passed away? Y'all lying. Londi passed away? Let me go. Wait a minute. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. They would have put R.I.P. at the end of the episode. Y'all serious? Oh, rest in peace. What happened to her? How did you not know? I didn't watch the whole thing of Porsha Family Matters. What happened? What happened? They did say that Brittany ended up saying Porsha was giving her a home. Oh, no. Rest in peace. They didn't even put rest in peace at the end of it. They put rest in peace. They put rest in peace behind after AJ. Oh my God. Rest in peace. Mm. You teared up when you saw her last night? Some time ago, she passed for the Porsche too. Oh wow. Rest in peace, Londi. Okay. Porsha said that it was gonna big change. Okay. Basically, the big change is that Porsha basically when Porsha got with Simon, she basically didn't care about these businesses no more, and she thought that she hit the jackpot. And she did hit the jackpot, but the money was monopoly money. It was fool's goals, and so now she got to get back to work. Now she got to get back to work, and she said that she had planned on retiring while she was 40. How much money was you planning on having to retire at 40, Porsha? See, you thought you hit the jackpot. You thought that you was gonna be living like Shamia. You thought that she was gonna be living like Shamia. She said that Cinderella had to wake up, that soft life is over. But my thing is, and she said that she's building $1 billion empire. Now, Pampered by Porsha, she said that she started Pampered by Porsha 7 years ago. And all she got is sheets. So you did Pampered by Porsha and you had sheets 7 years ago. You ain't got no comforters or duvets in 7 years? And you want to be respected as a businesswoman? You ain't got no comforters or no pillowcases? No curtains? No egg crates or nothing, Porsha? My God. Okay. Now she said, according to Go Naked Hair, the man in the meeting said that Drew wanted to sit down with her and Dennis to do some things to help them with Drew's music career. Porsha said that she doesn't want Dennis filming with Drew, that is giving single white female, and she said it was cute when she was wearing her wigs, but girl, you can't actually be me. But you can't actually be me. Thank you for the super chat, Caribbean girl. She said Porsha was in Nigeria eating fufu. Wow. Oh, Londi, rest in peace, Londi. Okay. Porsha said that Drew hasn't fulfilled her contract. That Go Naked Corporate will handle it. She says she just can't, just say fire her, but she's hoping that she gets fired. The thing with Drew for me is I would never let nobody play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? I would never try to do any business with nobody that I was on the cast with. Even with Sutton over there renting Kyle's house. You know what I'm saying? I just would never let nobody play with me like that. Because that's when people get to playing with you. How she's getting up here saying, girl, you could get fired. And how Sutton was like, make sure you have my rent money on the first. You know what I'm saying? Then didn't they mess up Kyle's fireplace and stuff like that? It's just more opportunities for you to get dragged on the show. Drew silly. But Drew do got a pretty face, though. She do got a pretty face. Okay? Drew was at the house. Ralph was having football drills with the kids. She said that they're better co-parents than they were married. And Ralph got a confessional. Okay? Ralph got a confessional. He said that he wants 50-50 custody of the kids. She said that the judge said that they don't want them to discuss the divorce with the kids, But Ralph says that Makai brought him an article talking about the divorce. Drew said that she sees changes in Josiah. He's more quiet. Now, I do think that they need to talk to Josiah about their divorce because Josiah is not Ralph's child. You know what I'm saying? And he needs to know if Ralph is going to continue to be around. I do think that they need to talk to him about that. He's older. He's that boy 14 years old. That boy ain't slow. He know that y'all getting a divorce. I'm pretty sure he know everything that's going on with y'all. Makai didn't probably Makai, well, you know, these supposed to be rich people. Well, I don't know if Drew is Drew rich. I don't think that she rich. But you know what I'm saying? These supposed to be kids with money, so I'm pretty sure they could read and stuff like that. But Josiah, on the other hand, he should know what's going on, and I'm sure he wants to know if Ralph is really gonna be there for him like the rest of the kids outside of football. Okay? Drew and Ralph seem to be playing with me. Drew and Ralph seem to be playing with me. I really don't care nothing about it, if I'm being honest with you. I really don't care nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that Drew and Ralph been playing in our face. Her first scene when she had on the boot. Remember, she had on the boot and she claimed that he went to Florida and then let her know nothing like that. And he had camera stuff in the watching. I think that she's been playing in our faces since day one. I really do. Okay. Next, we had Kenya and Kelli. Okay. Kelli was on Watch What Happens Live last night with Michelle Butte. You know, the comedian that was on the show with she's supposed to have a show and Garcelle's supposed to have like a little guest spot on there. I guess like 1 or 2 scenes every I don't know. And she was on Watch What Happens Live last night, and I was trying to watch it to see if I was gonna watch the show. But Michelle Butte, I was watching the show and I just kept thinking,
This bitch ain't funny worth a damn.
She wasn't funny at all. She was trying to make jokes. I really didn't like her. She kind of made some black jokes that I didn't really care for. I didn't like it. And Andy didn't even seem interested in them either. It just was, it was horrible. Okay. But they're at the Kenya Moore hair spa. The hair spa looks really, really nice, Kenya. Both of their husbands' names are Mark. I did not know that. Okay. Now Kelli has a bodyguard with her. Okay. She said that her husband was abusive, that he was making physical threats, and she had a restraining order against him, and that he had threatened her in the court, and they held him into contempt of court.
Are you serious?
Sit down.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. That they held him in contempt of court. And then she said that he said in court that he will kill her. He said in court that they will kill her. That's what she said in court. And she said right now that he can't see his daughters right now. Girl, he will never see my daughters. Are you crazy? He would never be he would never see my daughters. If the man said that he will unalive you in the courthouse in front of the judge, I want full custody. I don't want him to see my kids. You know, I'm not taking that lightly because nowadays we know that, honestly and truthfully, niggas that be really wanting to see you hurt and want to unalive you, and when they can't really get to you, they will unalive your kids. So to have you hurt, he would never see my kids. He would never see my kids. I would never let him see my kids. I promise to God I wouldn't let him see my kids. I promise to God I wouldn't let him see my kids. Would y'all let him see your kids? Because I'm pretty sure if she told them, like, no, he's threatening to unalive me, I'm afraid that he's going to do something to my kids, and he said this stuff in a courthouse, they could pull the record up when she go to family court and they can stop him from having the kids. I'm pretty sure that they could. And there's no way he would be able to see my kids. Thank you for the super chat, Caribbean Gal. She say Team Kelli knows and all, good casting choice. Yeah, she cool. I like Kelli a little bit, okay? And then Kenya said that that he tried to color purple her. And she said, yeah, he did, but I waited to exhale him. Y'all know that Kenya was in Waiting to Exhale. Y'all know Kenya was in Waiting to Exhale. Miss Kenya Moore was in Waiting to Exhale. She had if it wasn't for Kenya Moore it wouldn't have been a Waiting to Exhale. She had the biggest part of the movie. Okay, one of the biggest parts of the movie. When the movie first started, within the first 5 minutes, it was a New Year's Eve party. Whitney Houston walked to, she came into a party, and she started dancing with this man. And Whitney inhaled, right? Whitney had inhaled, and she was getting ready to exhale. And Kenya broke that shit up. Kenya said, Lionel, you haven't danced with me all night. And if it was not for Kenya, Whitney Houston would have exhaled and there wouldn't have been no movie. It wouldn't have been no movie. But she was waiting to exhale. She didn't get to exhale. Kenya broke it up. So now, Kenya should have let her know, you know what I'm saying? I was actually in Waiting to Exhale. You know what I'm saying? And I was an integral part of the movie. Oh, yes. Kenya Moore, the beauty queen. She was in the movie. Okay. But she said that she tried to wait to exhale him. I need you to do a little bit more than waiting to exhale. I need you to like burn in bed him. You should have burned in bed him or misery him, girl. I'm scared for you, Kelli.
Shoot him.
You should have did more than waiting to exhale. That's cute and stuff. You should have been burning bed or misery or something else. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Trent. He said after Kelly's feelings settled, she became likable. Thank you for the super chat, Trent King. I appreciate it. I mean, she always been likable. She always been likable. She should enough him. Right, enough. Misery. Burning bed. You know what I'm saying? It's something else. I need to go right now. He can hide something. Mommy King, did I lie? Tell me when I'm lying. Tell me when I'm lying. I wouldn't lie. If Whitney would have exhaled already, if Kenya wouldn't have broke that up, the movie would have been over with right then. Okay? Kenya is asking for advice from Kelli on how to get people in the doors of the house spot. Kenya, let me tell you something. I don't need you over here charging girls. Kenya, if you want to get people in the door, and I know that you set it up nice, but you don't need to be charging $200 to watch nobody hair. It's Atlanta, mama. You don't need to be charging $200 to wash people's heads and stuff. Okay? She said that she planned on franchising it, that she put $400,000 in it, and she said that she blew her daughter's college education. And she don't know if she did the right thing, and she's scared. And Kenya started crying, and she said, I never said those words out of my mouth. And I love that Kelli, let her, girl, it's going to be all right. And she spoke life into Kenya. You know what I'm saying? And she told Kenya, girl, the girl's going to go to school. Your daughter going to get to school. Don't worry about it. You're going to make some money. And I like that she spoke that into her. $400K? Not 200. I'm just saying. Isn't it close? Wow, 400K? You have Greg 400K. What's good, Miss Mona? Or was it Selena? What you mean? Can you use her own money? Bad business move number one. Build business credit first. Right. Thank you for the super chat, Shrink King. He said, Gabor, I feel like I just met you, but this is my third time telling y'all it's my birthday. Thank you for the super chat, Shrink King. Happy birthday to you and your twin. Happy birthday to you and your twin. How old are you? Everybody let Trent tell Trent happy birthday. He claimed he's 19, child. Okay? Next, we got Brit. Okay? Brit met with her older sister, Cher. Okay? Cher seems to be upset that Brit got married and felt like that she was left behind. I think that is so selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because, Cher got kids. Cher got nephew. Cher got kids or whatever. And I'm sure Brit didn't feel left behind when you was over there having all them kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she didn't feel left behind when you had all them kids, okay? But she also said that when she talked to Brit, Mike is always right there. Mike is always right there. One of my best friends used to do that. That used to be so annoying. He was married to this nigga, and he would always have him right there when we would be talking about stuff or whatever. And I felt like whatever we was talking about stuff, and we would have our little arguments and stuff, he was right there. And one time we was having an argument, and baby, the man jumped in. Girl! Woo! We ain't talked since. Oh, Jesus. Thank you for the super chat, DW, baby. She say, not misery him. Yes. Yes, we're not about to be running around scared with security. Running around scared with security. But see, this is my thing, Brit. How come we ain't seen you with security? This is our first time seeing you with security. Because if I'm Kenya, girl, I would have told her, girl, if he looking for you like that, girl, you got to get on up out of here, bitch. I ain't even open my door. I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, you got to get up out of here, girl. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I went and spent my $400 or whatever. Look, my daughter got to have a mama to be here, girl. The nigga, you know what I'm saying? You seen what the DC sniper did? He took out all them people and he was going to try to, getting all them people at random and try to make it seem like this stuff with the girl, get your shit up out of here. You got to go, baby. I can't help you. And Kenya Moore's the one to talk. Remember Kenya Moore went over there to the Bailey agency and she had security when they went and when they was trying to do the judging for the Jet magazine. Coochie Crack, remember that? She had security with her. Girl. Thank you for the super chat, cutie cousin guy. He said, please stop that. If you blink, you would have missed her. I heard the cast almost called security on her. They forgot that she was in the movie. Oh, cute. Stop. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. No, Kenya had a very big part in the movie. The movie would have been over with without Kenya Moore. The movie would have been over with. Okay? She said that, when I call you and I want to be vulnerable, I don't want him to know and be in our conversation. And she said, I still need my sister here solo. And girl, as they was talking, Mike, because I thought when I was watching it, I thought my phone, my phone is always on Do Not Disturb. My phone don't never ring. The only thing that go off on my phone is is my alarm. My phone literally never rings, okay? And I actually thought it was my phone because I was hearing something buzzing. And the whole time it was Mike. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I think for Brit, and I want to be honest with you, mama, and I want to be real with you, because that's the only way I know how to be. You give me horror. Everything about Brit gives me horror. The reason why that man is calling you like that is because he can't trust you to go and have no dinner with your sister. He can't trust you to go have dinner with your sister. You was a video hoe in high school, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And because you want to say that you was a video vixen. It was a video hoe. And we ain't even seen the video. You get what I'm saying? It gives me, you a hoe, and the man don't trust you. That's why he can't even trust you to go have dinner with your sister, because he know you got a hot box. And when I say hot, I don't mean, you know what I'm saying, what Karen was trying to say. I mean hot on fire, like you giving it up. You giving it up. Thank you for the super chat, Freedom 557. She said, Drew, Shamia, Angela, 3 Taurus Queen, Porsha, hater. Drew, Shamia, and Angela. I like Angela. Shamia and Drew. I mean, Drew pretty though. Shamia, I don't like nothing about her. Okay. Gabor, did you see those scars on her sister that looked like someone tried to off her? I did see the scars. I had to pause the TV to make sure that it was scars that I was seeing. It looked like that maybe she had some bad tattoo work or something like that, or she probably looked like she had some type of accident. It didn't look like nobody. Because the scar looked too big. You get what I'm saying? It looked like her whole neck was like her whole chest area was gone. That's why she was sitting in there high. Because she was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it looked like a burn. That's what I thought JMFB. Okay. Next, baby, when I tell you my heart like to jumped out my chest, okay, Drew was going to the studio, and baby, guess who was standing in the studio? Dennis. I couldn't believe that Dennis was in there in the studio. And I get it. I'm just a little shocked. I'm just shocked. You know what I'm saying? What happened was Dennis played right into Drew's hand. Okay. Drew said that she has had no issue working with Dennis until now. Yes, you damn right. We didn't have no issue with you working with Dennis until now because y'all started filming and you going around saying he is my rock. He the reason I get up in the morning. He's my angel on earth. Angel on mine. He's a breath of fresh air. He's my musical soulmate. He's my brother. You know what I'm saying? You started putting more on the situation. You get what I'm saying? Do y'all feel what I'm saying? it ain't no issue with her working with him, but it was what you was trying to allude to the rest of the cast, like it was something more than what it is. It was how you were trying to represent it. And to be honest with you, everything that's doing the stuff that's going on with Dennis and Porsha,
This situation that we talking about ain't got nothing to do with you.
they ain't got nothing to do with you. What they got going on ain't got nothing to do with you. And you trying to put yourself in the mix. You trying to put yourself in the mix. And Porsha way better than me because I'm telling you.
Bitch, I'll take my shoe off and put it in your face.
I'll take my shoe off and put it in her face. Because you know she ain't about that life. Okay? Then they say when they started working together, Porsha was in Nigeria eating fufu. So he's saying checkmate. When we first got together, she was in Nigeria eating fufu. I will say this, Porsha, and I gotta say it. If I was Ralph, I wouldn't have did. I mean, if I was Dennis, I definitely wouldn't have did it. But I will say this though, Porsha, you have embarrassed that nigga and his mama on Porsha Family Matters. Okay, you embarrassed him. You embarrassed his mama, and his mama gotta be dumb in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? His mama gotta be dumb. I mean, he sell hot dogs. I mean, but he made $1 million off of it. You know what I'm saying? But his mama gotta be dumb. Then the Mother's Day picture, Love Wins, when you was over there touching on Sammy, when you announced your engagement to the world and he was standing right there in the picture, you know what I'm saying? You have embarrassed this man. You have embarrassed this man. So I get it. I get it. I get why he did it. I can see it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Porsha said that the door is closed for her. No, not Porsha. Drew said that the door is closed for her and Porsha. She said it is what it is. She tried to talk to her several times. I guess she'll talk to her when it's time. Okay. Now they get ready for Angela's event. Okay. Porsha was FaceTiming Shamia, and she said that she hasn't talked to Drew, and she won't do it the night of the Angela's event, because it needs to be one-on-one. She don't want a lot of people chiming in. But this is the thing, Porsha. See, and I told y'all that Porsha ain't this bad girl that y'all try to make Porsha seem to be. Because when you addressed her the first time, when you told her she was a dirty individual, you addressed her in front of a lot of people and people was jumping in, right? But you afraid that her sister, the one who look like she wears a straight jacket, you afraid that she gonna be around. So now that's why you want to talk to her one-on-one. You worried about Heavy D. That's what it is. You ain't as bad as they think you is. So you only try certain girls. And I think that you would have tried Drew, but you didn't want to try it in front of Heavy D. But I thought that Shamia was your good girlfriend. I thought Shamia was your good girlfriend. Girl, please. See, I told y'all Porsha pick and choose. Porsha pick and choose who she want to have. You know what I'm saying? She'll jump on Kenya. She tried to jump on Cynthia, but Cynthia was kicking for her life, right? But all of a sudden, when it comes to Candy, I changed, and my anger management is working. When it comes to Marlo, I've changed, and my anger management is working. But what is the girl name? She had, what was her name? What did she have? What she had on her star? 5-starch bitch on her tattoo. What does it say? Or slippery when wet? What is the girl? That bitch, Giovanna, that bitch. You was ready to fight Giovanna, that bitch. She said, you pick and choose who you want to have issues with, or when the anger management is working or not. You ran down the alley, anger management wasn't working with Jamie. Not Jamie Ritchie. I'm talking about the girl who, Giovanna, that bitch. I was that bitch at Clark. Remember her? You anger management working because they had to hold you back from her. But see, you wouldn't do that. They didn't have to hold. See, you changed when it came to Marlo. Because you put that fan in Marlo's face and Marlo grabbed that fan out your hand and you got to standing up and Marlo didn't even move. Because she knew she could recover. Okay? Now, Angela is having her event at the bank. Okay, they said it's also in Bankhead. But I don't know. I've never been to Atlanta, but they said, you know,
You in the hood now, baby.
they said we in the hood now, baby. And I'm guessing this is what Candy said, where they had to lock their doors and stuff when they came out the freeway or something like that. I guess this is where they at, okay? Everybody has on all black except for Kenya, okay? Kenya said that she missed the memo, but they showed us the invitation. It said black chic attire. I probably would have missed that too, because I probably would have thought it said, you know, ain't nobody reading no invitation word for word, and I probably would have just read over it saying that. But you know, she came in, she had on Versace. Okay, let me tell y'all what happened. Kenya came in. Okay, now she seemed like she greeted everybody, but they didn't show us. But they did show us. She did like a little kissy face with Drew, but she didn't really hug her. Okay, Britt was sitting right next down to her. And she literally bent down and hugged Britt. And Britt said, you know, that's a pat. That's a pat.
I will not. When you get out, you want somebody to go.
Like she really started. Kenya, that was a pat. That was a pat. Girl, where's your mother? Where's your mother? Why do you need me to show you this extra attention? I gave you what you gave me. I put my arms around you. I hugged you, girl. What else you want me to do? You did the same thing I did to you. And Kenya said, you know, I was trying not to get no makeup on you. You know what I'm saying? So Shamia came in. Shamia is trying. She came on with this outfit, and I think that she thought that she looked good. And I don't know, but girl.
You still not that girl.
You still not that girl. Shamia's still not that girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She came in, she looked like she was wobbling. She's just not giving, it's not, I don't know. It's just not, it's not translating for me. Okay. But she came in, she bought an olive branch. She said that she, you know, apologizes for shading her, you know what I'm saying, throwing a physical dig on her. You know what I'm saying? And I really wish that Shamia would have said, you know, I got home and I thought about it, because Shamia was still giving me that she was smiling and like she was playing in Angela's face. You know what I'm saying? I took a physical dig. I shouldn't, because I think about my daughter. And you know what I'm saying? I just felt that she should have been more. I don't know. I just feel like that Angela was receptive. You know what I'm saying? But Shamia is basically around here saying like, you know, I wouldn't have invited me. I wouldn't have apologized. I wouldn't have accepted my apology. You know what I'm saying? She's saying all of that, and the girl, no. Okay. Is Angela going through? Is it perimenopause? See, I just learned of perimenopause or peripause or menopause, because Angela really got this fan on her. Now we've seen her with the fan. I don't know. I thought it was probably 90 degrees when she was at the all white party and she had the fan and her wig was coming up. But she is sitting in the vault at an event that she having, and she is really got a fan on her. So I think that she going through perimenopause or menopause, because she really got this fan in here. And okay. Kelli said that Drew brought her makeup artist to her event, and she said that, you know, you didn't let me know. You told me that your sister was coming, but you didn't say that your makeup artist was coming. Now, is this the same man that didn't finish Porsha's face? And he coming up in here and he didn't finish Porsha's face last time? Girl. Okay. And she said that the makeup artist stayed, but Drew, you didn't buy anything. Okay. Drew said that she bought a blazer for her son. Okay. And she tried to show a confirmation that she bought something, but it was bogus. Kelli said that it was a conversation with the sales associate. Okay. But when she was showing her the conversation with the sales associate, all of a sudden she get a text message from Dennis. All of a sudden, she get a text message from Dennis.
I don't know. Take what you want from that. That's what he said.
All right.
I love the faces.
So you trying to show her a conversation between you and the sales associate, and all of a sudden Dennis, all of a sudden texts you out the blue. Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that he texts you at this dinner while Porsha is sitting on the other side of her? All of a sudden, you pass this girl your phone and Dennis texts you?
Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? I ask you. Is it a coincidence?
Is it a coincidence? Where is the receipt? Where is the receipt from you buying a blazer? You said that you bought a $2,000 blazer. You showing us a conversation with you. I believe that she had a video on her phone and she wanted to show her that in case that happened. And I believe that she had already had the thing with Drew, with Dennis screen recorded. And this is why I don't pass my phone to nobody. I don't never put my phone, when you pass your phone to somebody, you don't ever put your phone in nobody's hand. You get what I'm saying? Because in case you get a text message or something like that, you need to be able to jack your phone back. And Kelli got bad phone etiquette because she wasn't supposed to scream out that it was a text message from Dennis. But see, she knew that's what Drew wanted. See, I'm telling you.
See, that's a dirty ass bitch right there.
She wanted that girl to scream out, "Oh, you got a text message from Dennis. You got a text message from Dennis." And that's what I'm saying, girl. You fake, you phony, you fraud. Porsha, you really about to let Drew play in your face?
Bitch, I'll take my shoe off and put it in your face.
You about to let Drew play in your face? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Thank you for the super chat, Caribbean Gal. She said Drew raised her paddle and didn't pay. She raised her paddle and didn't pay. Okay. Kelli said that, you know, Drew is not used to being in those rooms, but she got to do better. Okay. Kenya said that she's going to have her hair spa grand opening and she invited everybody, including Brittany. Okay. Now, Shamia said that she got a song and she wanted everybody's opinion. Okay. Shamia, no. And this is what I'm saying about you not being that girl. This is what I'm saying about you not being that girl.
You still not that girl.
If you was going to, if you had the intention on playing your song, you got more money than everybody motherfucker in here. You should have bought a speaker with you or something. You playing your song from your cell phone. It's just tasteless. I would not have played my song unless I had an aux cord. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I mean, even the girls from Potomac, let's be real. Even the girls from Potomac, even Robin broke ass. Remember Robin wanted to blast Candace? At least she bought a JBL speaker and put it on the table and played what Candace had said on Instagram. Remember that? Put a 4 in the chat if you remember. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand. Shamia, you just not that girl. You just not that girl. We couldn't even hear it. We couldn't even hear it. Okay? Now, she, it just wasn't the right time. Shamil gives me show off. You get what I'm saying? It's show off, and it was just the wrong time. If you didn't have no speaker, they didn't have no aux cord, if you couldn't ask one of the waiters to, hey, play this to your phone, turn off their jazz music and play this so everybody can hear it and make it be a vibe, then it just doesn't need to be played. You got to wait for another special time to have your moment. Stop trying to force it. Stop trying to force it. It ain't it. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He say no shade. All that auto-tune sounded like Drew. Okay, so she played the song. Porsha said that she thought that it was Drew. Porsha said that she thought that it was Drew. And then as they was playing the song, she was like, Shamia, that ain't your voice. That ain't your voice. And then Porsha said, Drew, are you on the song? I mean, Porsha said, Shamia, are you on the song? Are you on the song? And then she said, I thought that it was Drew's song because it actually sounded good. So Porsha, what are you saying? That Shamia sounds bad? Because she sung back up for you when y'all made the shade room when you and Porsha, Shamia and Porsha, remember they sung at the Hawks game one year. They sung the national anthem. Baby, Porsha, your slip is showing. Thank you for the super chat, Monique King. She said, where's the speaker system in this $9 million house? Tacky Shamina, right. Tacky Shamina. Everything about her is tacky. Everything about Shamina is tacky. Okay? Porsha, I will say this, Porsha. That was real nasty of you. I feel like that you hating that she got her song playing, and I feel like that you just hating on Shamia. You faking, you phony. And even though I don't see it for Shamina like that, Porsha, you really didn't have to. You really have no reason to shade the girl because she has been nothing but a ride or die for you. She has been nothing but a ride or die for you. You hating on Shamina. You hating on Shamina. She's been nothing but a ride or die to you. Why are you trying to shade her dream, her singing career? Because your career flatlined? Talking about you want to be a mix of Beyonce and Mary J. Blige. Y'all kill me with that. A mix between Beyonce and Mary J. Blige. Okay? So Angela said that we're gonna play a game. And she said we're gonna write down the questions to people in the group and everyone has to answer. Okay, so everybody write down their questions. And so they asked Shamina. They said, Shamina, what did you have to do to thank your husband for their Rolls Royce? Okay, and she like threw her head back and making it seem like that she was deep throating. And then she stood up and was like thrusting her hips back like she was throwing it back. It just was distasteful. Okay. Then they asked Angela, what is a secret that you wouldn't want the group to know, Angela? And she said, I'm an open book. I want to talk about the baby that Charles had. Because this weekend I saw on the blogs that Wendy Williams, a clip had popped up of Wendy, and she said that she had seen you in the club and that you was trying to talk her into accepting the baby, accepting Journey. Talking about it was just a baby. It's just a fucking baby. Just a baby? Having a baby on your wife is one of the biggest things you can do. What do you mean it's just a baby? This is a new member of the family. It's just a baby. That baby gonna be an adult, ho? What do you mean it's just a baby? Like you saying, oh, he just wrecked his car. Just a baby? Charles ain't even got enough money like that. At least I don't think so. I mean, he Michael Jordan best friend, but he ain't Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I would have turned that blind eye to the baby if it was Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, but I love you. You know what I'm saying? But just a baby. You an open book. I want to talk about that baby. And how come we ain't seen the baby on the show? How come the baby ain't in the family pictures with you and Charles and all your other kids? Mm-hmm. Okay. But she said they haven't had any threesomes and they didn't bring anybody to their bedroom. And Porsha said, I heard that Charles was spicy. And she said he can be. And Porsha said, I heard something else about Charles. And so Angela said, girl, what did you hear? And she was like, I don't want to talk about it.
Say their names. And if not, like I told Lennar before, keep it on the playground.
Leave it on the playground. But you didn't want to leave it at the playground, and you done already set up here and told these girls that you done heard something about my name. Okay? So you need to tell me what you heard about my man. And Angela, you should have bossed up. Because you're not about to make it seem like you got one up on me. What have you heard about my man? Or did you hear that he had this baby? What did you hear about him? I heard that he was spicy. Angela, you doing a little bit. Angela, you doing a little bit too much smiling and stuff now, girl. It's a lot of smiling going on and stuff right here because I feel like they playing in your face. Because I really felt like that you should have. I would have had Shamia crying. When I got through with Shamia, she would have went home and told Gerald we ain't having no more kids. When I got through with the bitch, if she would have said anything about my motherfucking nose, when I got through with Shamia, she would have went home and told Gerald I'm not having no more motherfucking babies. Shit. Who? And then you gonna let Porsha sit up here and you was over here playing with Monopoly money talking about you hadn't heard about my man? Angela, girl, I don't think this is the show for you. I don't think this is the show for you. You don't let too many people playing in your face, girl. You don't let too many people play in your face, girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the super chat, Monique King. She said, I scroll Charles IG. That son is a ghost. Not one trace of his existence. Angela hiding him harder than Gabrielle Union and D Wade's side, baby. Wow, Angela. And you know, when the man got the money or whatever, they could do that. They could do that. You know what I'm saying? When the man got the money or whatever, because that's what Dwight Howard was doing with Roy. She couldn't even post a picture of her own baby on Instagram. I would have said, you on the then if I can't post no pictures of my motherfucking baby on Instagram, let that nigga have a baby. I would have gave him the baby, but she wasn't gonna do that because she wasn't gonna have no, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't gonna have no child support. You know what I'm saying? But I would have told her, Your Honor, look, I'm over here feeding, clothing this baby. You know what I'm saying and stuff. He over here playing in his pamper. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. So then they asked Kenya what color panties she got on, and so Kenya got up and looked like she showed her panties. Did she have on panties? Because Porsha made it seem like that she seen on pussy. But who at the table? Well, we know Porsha at the table. You know, she says she like to eat you until you come. But who at the table would have asked Kenya what color panties she got on? We got more daggers on the show. Who y'all think asked Kenya what color panties she had on? Who y'all think asked Kenya what color panties she got on? And Kenya got up, you know what I'm saying? Kenya is really giving funny light. Oh, she was giving funny light this season. Okay? So then they asked Kenya another question. Okay? And Kenya was like, at first she was like, look, I already asked my question. I already answered my question. You know what I'm saying? So then they said, why are you so worried about happily married women? Why are you so worried about women who are happily married? When did she do that? When was she worried about women who was happily married? When did she do that? I don't remember her being worried about women that were happily married. How many questions did Brit write? All of these questions that's coming, except for the panty one, how all of these questions are coming from Brit, it sounds like. And then Brit get to reading the question. And they said, can you speak to Brit kindly without an attitude?
Somebody get this bitch off me.
Somebody get this bitch off me. Girl, every time I look up, Brit is the one with the problem. I don't have a problem. If you got a problem, and I don't know that we got a problem, you the one with the problem, not me. Y'all not about to keep on questioning me. Y'all not about to keep on questioning me. As soon as I would have heard Brit name on the question,
Somebody get this bitch off me.
Somebody get this bitch off me. And so Kenya said, yes, I can speak to everyone kindly. And I have. And so Brit said, we talking about me, sweetheart. And Kenya said, girl, you want a moment, have your moment. And so they started going back and forth. And Kenya reiterates, I can speak to everyone kindly. And Brit say, it's not about everybody, it's about me. Okay? And then Kenya said, girl, peasants can't come for queens. And she was like, peasants?
Yes, bitch! What?
Heavenly.
Yes, bitch! Peasants! You couldn't even bath your daddy without selling plates. What? Y'all wasn't even selling plates. Y'all couldn't even afford the motherfucking plates. Peasants, bitch! You want me to believe that your daddy had a $2 million insurance policy and y'all couldn't even sell no motherfucking plates? To throw some dirt on this motherfucking face? Peasants, bitch! What you mean? Peasants! I'm here taking donations to bury your daddy. How shameful. And you coming up here sitting next to a queen. Girl, please. Girl, please. Peasants, like I said. $2 million policy. Bitch, please. The fuck you think you talking to? Okay? And so Brit says, I didn't send for her. And Kenya said, thank you for using my catchphrase. And she should have said, fan. Thank you for using my catchphrase, fan. Okay? And so dinner concludes, and Brit was doing the absolute most. Okay? Now, Kenya was scared. Kenya was scared. Kenya was scared. I'm sorry. Kenya was scared. Kenya got up and she started clapping. They started walking out. Brit was doing the absolute most. And as much as Brit was doing, Brit should have, as much shit as she was talking, she should have just walked up on there and popped her if she was gonna be doing all that. Because you really look like that you ain't really about that life. But Kenya was definitely scared. Kenya was definitely scared. And that's the thing, though. Everybody's not a fighter. Everybody not a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not a fighter. But you know, thank you for the super chat, Stacey M. She said, "Gabor, you have me dying laughing at your expressions. Love you." Thank you so much, Stacey M, and I love you back. Kenya was definitely scared. Kenya was definitely scared. I seen it in her, even when she was getting ready to walk out. She was like, she was with Porsha because you know she went and got by Porsha. You know, you go and get Kenya. I see you. Kenya went and got by the baddest bitch in the room, or so she thought. So she went and tried to walk with Porsha, like, girl, in case this girl, you know, me and you, girl, we've been here since season 5. You gotta let these, you know how Karen tried to, how Giselle went and tried to buddy up to Karen and was like, we're gonna have to get him an OG check-in. She went up to did y'all catch her go over there to Porsha? Put a 7 in the chat. See, y'all don't be paying attention. You gotta put your phone down and pay attention to what's going on. All of a sudden, she went over there and got to walking with Porsha. It was like, oh, girl, she's doing the most. And Porsha was like, yeah, girl, she's doing a bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, in case something happened, you know what I'm saying? In case something happened, let me go over here with Porsha, girl, because, you know, she could fight. You know, I don't know. That's what I took from it. Let me go over here with her. Okay? And so once they was walking outside, thank you for the super chat, Chanel, because she said the scene looked super edited, like it was more than what we saw. Oh, baby, it was enough, Chanel. It was enough. What we saw was enough. And so she was like, and Drew was right there. Well, she was getting ready to walk out with Porsha, and she was like, Drew, let me talk to you for a second, because she wanted to get the girls who had already been on the show, because she didn't really know them other girls like that. She only know Drew and Porsha. You know what I'm saying? She don't really know Angela. She don't really know Kelli. You know what I'm saying? She don't really know Shamina. You know what I'm saying? She don't really know. And Kelli was over there hyped with her after you just got the crying on her shoulder. Talking about how you gonna send your daughter to college. And Kelli was standing right there with her. You know what I'm saying? Like as if she was like in cahoots with the bitch. Okay? So Brit was like, let me call my husband. And they was like, he outside? And she was like, yeah, but I still got my pistol. Yeah, he outside, but I still got my pistol. I say, wow. To me, I didn't really think that it was that serious for us to be talking about pistols. In my honest opinion, I didn't really think it was that serious to be talking about no pistol. But you know, I'm from Texas, and it's legal to it's legal to carry. You ain't got to have no permit. But she was like, but I got my pistol. I don't think that she really had no pistol, and I think that she was just talking and jumping bad. And I really think that she was jumping bad like that because it was Kenya. Okay, and so Kenya, you know what I'm saying, is standing right there by Porsha's car, and she was like, can I put my stuff in here because my car isn't here yet? Because Kenya was ready to go. Kenya I really felt like that Kenya wanted to say, girl, let me get in this car. Girl, hurry up and drop me up. You know what I'm saying? Because Kenya didn't even wait for her car to come, baby. She was ready to go. Like, girl, get me up out of here. This bitch is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so Mike comes with Brit, and Brit goes into overdrive. She talking about whips and pistols and play that shit in front of them cameras. Don't play with me because you gonna get you. She was really doing the most, y'all. Mike on Mike's hush, and she talking about this is real life. I don't play them type of games. And Mike tell her she doing too much. And girl, you are just causing a scene. You just causing a scene. And she said that Kenya is the type of person who is poking and being dismissive. Girl, you was the one that was poking. Kenya didn't do nothing to you. Kenya literally didn't do nothing to you. You was doing the most. And the only thing that she did do to you, the only thing that Kenya has did to you on this show, the only thing that she has said to you that was out of line was that queens can't come from peasants. And that is like the 5th time you had did something to her. You was literally poking at her for a reaction. And she finally gave you one. She said, I didn't have a problem with you. She basically said, I didn't have a problem with you. I have talked kindly to everybody. You get what I'm saying? And girl, that wasn't enough. When we talking about me, girl, ain't you a part of everybody here? Who else are you? Are you they? I don't know. I don't say it about everybody here. So I don't know what else you want me to say. Okay? So then Kenya leaves with Porsha, and she tells Porsha, this girl is talking about guns and stuff. This girl is a problem. She got to go. And she said, girl, please let her do something to me so she can go. This is what Kenya is saying to Porsha. So I don't think that Porsha heard that the girl said that she still had her pistol on because as Porsha was almost out the door. You know what I'm saying? Porsha was out the door when Kenya was saying, let me stop with Drew. Porsha was at her car. Kenya didn't see her car, so she was trying to like, you know what I'm saying, wait and stuff. She didn't really know if Porsha was going to let her get in her car or not or whatever. And so Kenya said, Charles Oakley is here. I ain't going nowhere near Charles Oakley. What's going on with Charles? What's going on with Charles? Okay. Now, Kelli was on Watch What Happens Live last night with Michelle Butte. And she said that she didn't hear everything that went on that night. Kelli, you lying. Kelli, you lying. You heard everything that went on. You were standing right next to her when she was talking about pistol. Let me tell you something. If I was somewhere, when I'm somewhere and a fight break out and the argument break out, they both could be screaming at the top of their lungs. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be able to take out and make out what everybody said. And when me and my friends is on our way back in the car, I'll be like, did y'all hear them say this? And they'll be like, I don't hear them say that never, boy. And I'll be like, bitch, they said it. You know what I'm saying? Even now, I'll be telling people stuff, no, this was said. And they'll be like, you lying. You know, girl, I know what I heard. I know what I heard. I could be a court reporter. I could be one of the people. What do the people do in the courtroom when they be typing and stuff like that? I could do that. I can tell you everything I could tell you everything and who said what when the fight gets broken out. And I especially would have heard what was going on when that girl started talking about a pistol, because I know I would have been on my way up out of there. I know I would have been up on my way up out of there. You and the girl ain't talking about guns and stuff. It ain't even nothing that serious. It ain't even up in that deep. And she talking about guns and pistols. You heard her say, girl, Kelli. And where was your security? This man saying he gonna unalive you. Where was your security? Can you say, girl, let me get in your car, girl? Okay. And so, you know, that's what I got. Brittany, I don't want Brittany on the show no more. Okay.
Get the hood rat ass bitch out of here.
Get her off the show. Get the hood rat bitch off the show. It was nothing that Kenya did that warranted that type of reaction for Brittany to be talking about guns and stuff. It was nothing that she did that warranted that type of reaction from Brittany. Especially Brittany, you're the one who started with her. She did not do anything to you. And I'm Team Twirl, but I'm being honest. I told y'all since the first episode, it was nothing that Kenya did that warranted that. And you sit up here talking about pistols and stuff. And Kenya, mama, I love you. Kenya, you know, I love you. Thank you for the super chat, Caribbean Gal. She say Brit act a little Yolanda Saldivar-ish. It ain't really Yolanda Saldivar-ish. It ain't really Yolanda Saldivar-ish. Kenya, you should have been sitting.
Get the hood rat ass bitch out of here.
Kenya does not know how to win. Kenya does not know how to win. I'm Team Twirl, but Kenya, you don't know how to win. You had the winning hand. You had the winning hand. You did. You won. Kenya, you won. You had the winning hand. You didn't have to do nothing else. You didn't have to do nothing else. This was enough, baby. I wouldn't have said nothing to that girl.
See you in jail. Let me tell you something.
You had the winning hand. The thing is, Kenya did not know how to win. This girl, she did not threaten you with a gun. She said, I still got my gun. So she didn't threaten you. She didn't say, I'll shoot this bitch and do this and do that. She didn't do any of that. But I would have made it. But see, y'all say black people don't call the laws. I would have called the laws. I would have went to Bravo, NBC, Universal, everybody, and told them I will not be filming with her. You know what I'm saying? This girl is talking about guns and stuff. There is nothing. I would not have been filming with her. And everything that you, even the Shamia, it looks like Shamia was even telling the girl Porsha, yes, it was enough for a restraining order, Lexi Lane. It was enough for a restraining order and to have her not filming on the show. And she knew that she was about to lose her job. Once Shamia went over there and said, girl, you definitely gonna have to, you know, I would never, Kenya messed up. You had the winning hand and you lost it, in my opinion. Because honestly and truthfully, why are you bringing nude pictures to a gunfight? If you so scared of a bitch and you don't know what she gonna do to you, why are we bringing nude pictures to a gunfight? You supposed to play that Karen role. You supposed to play the victim, I mean. And what I think happened is you didn't take your winnings and leave. You supposed to take your winnings and get up and leave. I wouldn't have did nothing else. She would not be able to film with me anymore. I would not. You got to take your winnings and leave because you never know what's going to happen. She knew. Let me tell y'all what we see. What happened. Thank you for the super chat, Shanika. How was it? Winning hand and production didn't do anything to reprimand her. Let's talk about the order. Let's talk about the order. The girl knew she was on her way out the door. She knew that she was on her way out the door, and she knew she had messed up. That's why she was backtracking when she was talking to Shamia. Like, I definitely wouldn't harm Kenya, and I definitely wouldn't do anything to Kenya. And Shamia was like, girl, they probably gonna have to tell her that, because I'm pretty sure that Kenya filmed, I would have stopped her from filming. I would have complained so much that they would have iced her off the show. The girl knew that what Kenya was getting ready to do and the game that Kenya was getting ready to play. And so she ended up coming to Kenya's event and ended up bringing her stuff. Security should have stopped that girl outside. Baby, she will not be able to come into this event and give anything I don't want her at my event. So once Kenya showed the new pictures and stuff, so now Kenya put the ball back in her court. Kenya put the ball back in her court. You're supposed to take your winnings and leave. Take your winnings and leave. Why are we? What I'm saying is, why are we bringing nude pictures to a gunfight? Play the receipts, because it seems to me from what Kelli is saying that none of the girls really heard the girl say that she had a gun. But Kenya was listening to every word. I would have been listening to every word the bitch had to say about me. Me personally, I would have listened to every word that she was saying about me. And no, she said something about a gun. I will not be filming with her because there was a lot going on, Caribbean gal. There was a lot going on when that was happening. So they probably didn't hear it. Send me the number. Thank you for the super chat, Chanelica. But there's no way. I don't want to talk about what happened next episode yet, but to me, it feels like Kenya didn't know how to win. Kenya had a winning hand. Kenya had the winning hand. It was over and done with. If I'm scared that this girl, I can't say, the thing is, this is the same thing that y'all said about Candace. And y'all know I was Team Candace. If I think that this girl is going to do something with me with a pistol, why, if I'm so scared, why would I print a nude picture of her and play it in front of a room full of people, and show it in front of a room full of people? Why would I show that picture to people if you're supposed to be so scared of this girl? That's crazy, Kenya. You fumbled it. You fumbled the bag. And she knew what you was getting ready to gonna do. And so now she's playing the victim. Because you was playing the victim and you had every right to, but now you put the ball in her court. I'm not shooting the dice again. I hit a 7 on first try. I won and I'm leaving. I'm taking my winnings and I'm leaving. I am going to keep complaining about what this girl said to me. I'm going to keep complaining about what this girl said to me, and I want her off the show. Thank you for the super chat, Tangle. She said, hi, Gabor. We're going to talk about how Kenya actually threatened to shoot Phaedra with a gun on Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 6, episode 7. It's from 14 to 17 on that episode. Tangle, remind me. Thank you for the super chat, Tangled. Nikki say she went to production first. They didn't want to act on her issue, so bitch is up. I'll get that hoe up off me. Period. Nikki, I got you, 100%, right? So when she went to production and they didn't want to act on the issue, why are we? My question is, this is what I'm saying. This is the reality TV game, though, but we playing real life. Why are we bringing new pictures to a gunfight? Kenya got a gun. Remember the people came into Moore Manor and she was shooting in the air, they say? Some people came up to the Moore Manor, so she got a gun? I guess we all bringing our pistols on set then. Let's go. And I would have, in production, I would have told the laws. I would have filed the restraining order, and I would have filed the restraining order in black and white. The same thing that I told y'all that I would have did to King. I would have went into filed the restraining order, and I would have been carrying. I don't know about Atlanta or Georgia, if y'all can carry in Georgia. You know, I would have had my stuff, paperwork, and I would have been on set with my stuff, with my steel, pieces made of steel. I would have. I promise to God I would have. I promise to God I would have. Kenya, the girl, I'm not Kenya. The girl did a lot. The girl did a lot. I'm not excusing what she did. I'm not excusing what she did, but what I'm telling you, Kenya, is you had the winning hand. And you need to you don't know when you have won. You need to know when you have won and to stop playing. Because she thought that you was going to not let up. Thank you for the super chat, Lexi Lane. She said Brit should have been suspended immediately and not available to attend the salon event. It looked like that she bought some flowers to the salon event and left. Where was Kenya's security? Brit would not have been able to go nowhere near my salon. Brit should not have been able to go nowhere near that salon. She would not have been able to come in there and give me no flowers. Put them on the curb. Remember how Quad had less security? No. Mariah can't come to this party and give her $20 for her troubles with the gas. Give her $20 for what she did with the gas. Give her $20 for her gas money. She would not be able to do what she did. Thank you for the super chat, Chanel, because you was excusing what she did in fence riding. I'm not excusing nothing. I'm not excusing nothing. What you're doing is excusing what Kenya did. Kenya had the winning hand. What I'm telling you is what y'all like to play little games and think everything is a joke. I'm not bringing no new pictures to a gunfight. The girl is talking about a gun. Y'all like to play little pageant games and shit and bring new pictures. Let me embarrass her with new pictures. Y'all all suck dick. Where is your steel? Where is your gun? I'm not bringing no new pictures. I'm not bringing no new pictures to a gunfight. I'm not trying to embarrass the girl. When you're going to get the bitch up off you, you're going to get the bitch up off you with a gun, not no new pictures. When you're going to get a bitch up off you, the new pictures ain't going to get the bitch up off you. The new pictures going to have you over there suspended and wasted your $400,000. Y'all like to play the little pageant games and shit. Kenya has never been that type of girl. What? Trust love. Baby, if you were so worried, listen, what I'm telling you is if you were so scared of this girl and making threats, why are you antagonizing her even more with the pictures? Because what she went and told Cameron Hall is the girl threatened me. She threatened me. And all I could think about was Brooklyn. All I could think about was Brooklyn and who's going to raise that little girl. And you still antagonizing the girl by showing new pictures of her? You still antagonizing the girl? Let's just say that you thought her threats was real. They could have been real. You gonna go bring new pictures of her and showing the people on set? Make it make sense. I'm Team Twirl, but we gotta be real. We gotta be real. We gotta be real. What is the new pictures gonna do? Those are little pageant games. Those are the pageant games. Showing new pictures ain't gonna get nobody up off you. Thank you for the super chat, Rhonda Phillips. She say, you say you got a gun and I'm gonna show you mine. Try me. Right. Right. What my girl at? Tress. Say, I'm not agreeing with what she did. She definitely fumbled, but has she ever fought? She wasn't fighting. I'm just letting y'all know that I would have told production, well, y'all gonna think we in a goddamn Western movie. Because if I see her, I'm pulling mine out. We're gonna have to need extra security on there. What I'm telling you is, I know some girls, they would have pulled their gun out on Kenya. Kenya probably would have been shot. Kenya probably would have been, you know what I'm saying? That a right type of girl would have got Kenya. I'm just being real. Right type of girl would have got Kenya. Look at Remy Ma over a stack. And you out here putting nude pictures and you want us to think that you Thank you for the super chat, Andrew Mack. He said, had Kenya not responded, that hoe would have come at her again. All's fair in war. She poked the bear and got a response. What response? Andrew Mack? Kenya. Had Kenya not responded, that hoe would have come at her again. All's fair in war. She was not going to come at her again. She was coming over trying to make peace. She had already apologized because she already knew the card that Kenya was getting ready to play. I don't want her around no more. Keep her away. But see, Kenya didn't want to be seen this week. She would have been. I want the girl off the show. I think they both should be punished. I think that Brit definitely ain't no victim. I don't see a world where everything that Brit did that she should have still been allowed to film. She was doing a lot for somebody, and I feel like that HR should have looked at the situation and said, well, Kenya actually, we know that the girls get on the show, we know that they argue, we know that they do stuff on the show, right? But she actually hadn't done anything to you all season. Kenya actually hadn't done anything to you all season. And the first thing that she said to you, you giving all this? It wasn't warranted, Brit. It wasn't warranted. And I feel like that, I honestly feel like that Brit should be off the show. I honestly do. I honestly do. She would not have been able to feel. Thank you for the super chat, Chanel, because he said, we are being real, but you were also in reality TV game. If she's trying to present one way, but this is who she truly is, getting this hoe up off, that's not getting that hoe up off you. That's not getting that hoe up off you. That's not getting that hoe up off you. I disagree. I disagree. I don't think that's getting your ass written up off the show. That's getting you up off the show. Kenya was supposed to do something. If Kenya was going to say that she was threatened and she was scared, then you wouldn't have done that. I don't know what she should have done. If she should have went to production, she could have went to the police. But what I'm saying is this is not showing me that you're scared of this girl. That's not showing me that. The girl should have never been able to come to your event. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Somebody at Bravo made the wrong move because they clearly went back to review things, which is how Kenya wasn't cut out all the way. And I'm trying to understand how, like, I can't believe that we're watching Kenya spy through Kelli. Will we have even saw the spy if Kelli wasn't there? Like, that's crazy to me. I really don't. Brit was wounded, and that's what Kenya wanted. And she played her card. She played her hand too. Kenya played that card with Kenya. Listen, Kenya gave Brit a card to play, and Brit said, "I'm about to cash out right here." This is one situation we can probably agree that Giselle would have handled like Olivia Pope. I would have too. But she said production didn't anything about her complaint. She said production didn't do anything. I would have went to the laws. I would have went to the police. Thank you for the super chat, Chanel, because she said you feel that way, but Andy doesn't. That's why she was able to still feel, regardless of what you can provide it to the network. You feel that way, but Andy doesn't. That's why she was still able to film, regardless of what you can provide to the network. Who are you talking about, Chanelica? I feel that way about Brit. That's why she was still able to film, regardless of what you provide to the network. I listen. Kenya should have did something. I'm listen. Something else should have been done. What I'm telling you is that Kenya made, in my opinion, I'm Team Twirl, whether y'all want to believe it or not. I'm not about to beat y'all over the head with it. I love Kenya. To me, Kenya made the wrong move. I would have not, if I'm trying to say that I'm scared of this girl and I'm not going to further antagonize the situation. This is not, what she's telling Tamron Hall is, all I could think about is a way to retaliate, because if something happens to me, what's going to happen to that little girl? And what you've done could have really got that little girl out of here. Why are we bringing a nude picture to a gunfight? I would have been the biggest Karen on the show. And the thing is, because y'all never satisfied anyway, because if Kenya would have went to the police, or she would have y'all would have been calling her, the people who, because I'm Team Twirl, but the people who not Team Twirl would have been calling her a snitch. You went and called the laws on the black woman. I did. I went and called the laws on the black woman. I did. Lock her up. Get her out of here. Kenya was embarrassed and lost sight. Yeah, I do believe that, Trust Love. She was embarrassed and lost sight. She should have been. Yeah, lost your track, tricked you right about your spot. She did. Ain't no new pick gonna stop no bullet. That's all I'm saying, NJ. That's all I'm saying. You were right, Gabor. She went to production. They did nothing. You were right, Gabor. She should have realized she won. She won. Kenya had won already. And the thing is, if Kenya really, she should have went and complained more. She should have went and complained more. But y'all, I gotta go. I've been up here for too long. And it's so late. I'm assuming she only gets paid for the episodes that she was in. That's all. Oh, Kenya, girl. And then they say that your husband, they said that your ex-husband, is she still married or not? Is she divorced yet? You know, baby, after 5, baby, but they say she was divorced. She been trying to get she been separated longer than she was married. They say that he getting evicted from his house and his his business there. So baby, is Brookie gonna be able to go to college? I mean, you over here writing children books and putting her name in it, putting her name on it. I firmly believe production and Bravo refused to take Brittany threats of utilizing the firearm to gravely cause harm to Kenya production, then encouraged Kenya to use Brit's porno pics to boost ratings. You believe that they did that? I don't believe that she did that. I don't believe that they did that now. I don't believe that they told her to do that. You think so? Confirmed that she's still receiving her 1.5 million. Girl. But they also said that. Thank you for the super chat to inform. She said, why production let Kenya show new content? Well, we won't see it. Thank you for the super chat to inform. We won't see it on the episode. And this is the thing, at this point, I want to know, I want to see the picture. I'm sorry, I want to see the picture. Because I want to see the picture. I want to see what she showed. I want to see what they showed. Andrew Mack, that ain't true, baby. He said, y'all more upset over news than the alleged revenge corn than gun. I'm not. I like how you flipped it, Andrew Mack. I'm not upset over the news. I'm upset that Kenya got played out of her position. That's what I'm upset about. I'm upset that Kenya didn't know that she had a winning hand and she was still sitting at the card table or at the dice table or whatever y'all play at the casino, at the slot machine. You had won. You had won. Kenya had won. I'm upset that Kenya got played out of her position. I'm not upset at Kenya. I'm upset that she got played out of her position. Thank you for the super chat, Charger. She said they suspended Kenya because of the wave of negative attention Bravo experienced due to the past allegations. I can understand that too. How bad can these pictures be? I mean, they were already on the World Wide Web. So let me tell you something, Charjay. Y'all know y'all favorite housewife, Garquit, whatever. You know, she posed for Playboy. Okay? That would be just like if she got into it with Dorit, and Dorit went and posted pictures the same way y'all will feel. Because, and I'm not saying that it's right, but what I'm saying is the way Garcelle would have cried wolf, even though she posed for the picture and put it out there, that doesn't give Dorit the right to put it on. Right, thank you, Dina. Guard runner. If just imagine if Dorit or Bowles would have posted, went and got a picture of Garcelle showing her titties and posted it at a dinner party or at an event. That would have been the same way. The same way that they would have felt, how y'all would have felt about Garcelle. Garcelle gave pics for those pics, so did Brit. But what I'm saying, EHD Bunny, is that what I'm saying is y'all would have, even though Garcelle already posed for the pictures, that does not give the right the right to get upset at her and post and show these pictures in an attempt to embarrass her. That's what Garcelle was doing. I mean, that's what Kenya was doing. Who is this hoe? Who is this hoe? Thank you for the super chat, Miss Cargill. She said, I paid my taxes. I would have called 911 on Brit. I would have too. This girl is up here threatening me with guns and stuff, threatening me with whips and stuff. Her and her husband, baby, listen, her husband all over here and stuff. She don't want to call back up for her husband all over here. A single woman, baby, let me tell you, the laws will have been called. The laws will have been called. But I guarantee you, had Kenya, I promise you, even though Brit was doing a lot, and all of those women in their confessionals were saying, oh, Brit is doing a lot, Brit is doing a lot, Brit is doing a lot. If Kenya would have called the police, they would have called Kenya all kind of snitch bitches. Oh, Kenya, girl, it wasn't really that serious. It wasn't this, it was. I don't understand where y'all get to saying we don't call police on Black people. I'm calling the laws. I would have called the laws. I promise to God I would have called the laws. I would have called the laws and I would have had my stuff in black and white. And every time you've seen me filming, we could have been at a pool. I would have had my shit on me. I would have had my shit up on me. I promise to God I would have. Thank you for the super chat, Chanel, because she said, ooh, these ladies are playing a mean game of chess, but they forgot the golden room. You always protect your queen. Thank you for the super chat, Chanelica. Girl, the queen didn't even walk outside. I mean, they didn't even protect the queen. She was trying to call Drew over there, girl. Drew was over there trying to, laughing and stuff. Oh my God, girl, you crazy, Brit. Queen Nene has been gone. It gets tricky when the law is called. I've seen women call the cops and end up dead. EHC Bunny, I would have called the laws. I would have called the law and told Bravo I will not be filming with her again. That girl said that she would. I promise to God I would have. I promise to God I would have. Get her off the show. I don't want her on the show. Queen Nene's been gone. They did more to Kenya for the RP and did nothing for the threat of violence. Crazy. I didn't really hear a threat. I just heard her say I got my stuff on me. I mean, that ain't a crime. That ain't a crime for her to say I got my stuff on me. I do not agree with Bravo. So then I just reminded you about Caroline versus Brandy and Andy versus Brandy. Bravo trying to say, I get what you're saying, Sharjay. Why y'all laughing? What happened? See you in jail, no gender, but don't F me. I don't play. I'm telling you. Jules and Tyler too slow for me, not Queen, not Moose. Nene is going to be on traders. Is that real? But y'all, I would have pulled in heavenly security. Where was, and I'm telling y'all, Kelli said that she didn't hear. Kelli said that she didn't hear, well, she didn't say that. Thank you, Precious. Thank you for the super chat. She said, I would have called the laws too, but I would have called the laws. I promise to God, I would have called the laws. Yes, Gabor, that's an implicit threat. Listen. Listen. Brit would have been in jail, cell right next to the grand drunk. Yes. Yes. We all heard Kelli say that she didn't really hear, but I mean, it's possible that she didn't hear. What I'm telling y'all is if two people are arguing in front of me, I'm listening to every word that is being said. And I'm kind of scared with Kelli because, last episode she gave me, I got to pay attention to my surroundings. You get what I'm saying? Because she didn't drink when she went to go eat with Porsha. Because she didn't know what Porsha was on. But I would have definitely heard the girl say, I got my pistol on me. The person say, reek the 4th, 5th, and 6th wall security. Mm-hmm. I would have told Brit, stay right there. Hold on. Stay right there. But Bravo. Get rid of that bitch. Get rid of that bitch. Say it again, Monique.
Get rid of that bitch.
Get rid of her. I want her off the show. I want her off the show. Porsha, y'all, that's all I got. That's all I got for today. Brit definitely did a lot. Brit definitely did a lot. I just think that it's funny how Brit did a lot, and Brit should be off the show. Brit needs to be off the show. I think that Brit, honestly and truthfully, Kenya has not done nothing to that girl all season. This girl is making stuff up in her head. Oh, you didn't hug me. You looking for an issue. You looking for an issue. And everybody can agree. And that's what pissed me off about Michelle Butte. When Andy had asked Kelli about what went on, Michelle, you could tell that she doesn't watch the show. Even if you're not Team Kenya, you cannot lie and say that Kenya has done anything to that girl this season. Kenya has not done anything to that girl this season. Kenya has not done anything, not one thing to this girl. She asked about the ring. That was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Brit explained it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody hating on you, Brit. Ain't nobody hating on you. So you was wrong there. Then you didn't tell her that you was upset about that. You said that you was upset that she didn't hug you. She didn't know you. But I smiled and said, hey, how you doing? I'm Kenya. You look pretty. You told her she didn't hug you. She grabbed your hand. You sat next to her. She was being friendly to you because you was the one that was closest to her. She was trying to have a conversation with you when Drew and Porsha was arguing. You still think that she feels a certain type of way at you. She doing this, she doing that. You telling your sister-in-law, Kenya did this, Kenya did that. Girl, you only saw the girl one time. You saw her at the bar main event. Hello, Miss Kenya. You looking for a reason. She hugged you, called you Balmain Barbie. You know what I'm saying? What else was she supposed to? You know what I'm saying? Oh, she was real snippety. She was real snippety. She got one more time and I'ma bust that ass. Girl, what? She hasn't done anything to you. Honestly, you cannot look at this show and say that Kenya has done anything to that girl. That's just a fact. And I'm not about to argue with nobody about it. Kenya has not done anything to the girl. And the time that she finally really do something to get you up off her, like, girl, a peasant can't mess with, a peasant can't come for a queen. Then you get upset to where you get talking about guns and stuff and whips and chains, and you gonna learn a day, girl.
Are you a black woman gonna do this in front of a camera? You are not. You are not.
You're not about to do this in front of a camera. You're not about to do this in front of a camera. It was too much, but see, she didn't. And this is the thing about, I just can't believe what I'm telling y'all is, for me, I just can't believe that none of these girls, I cannot believe that all of these girls are acting like they didn't hear Brittany say that stuff about a gun. I just can't believe that they are acting like, or they didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have heard that. Because I know if I would have heard that, I would have been on my way up out of there. I would have heard that. And it just goes to show the type of girls that they have on this show. But no shade. A bullet ain't got no name on it. And again, it was nothing so serious that we having guns out. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me give you an example with me. If I'm Shamia, I would have never said nothing about Angie. And if I'm Shamia, now put me in Shamia's face. Put me in Shamia's place, right? If I'm Shamia, I would have never said nothing about Angela. Because if Angela had started talking about my baby in that stroller, that would have made me pull my pistol out. And I'm just being real. And I treat people the way I want to be treated, right? So me, if I'm Shamia, I would have never said that, because if she would have said something about my baby, I would have pulled out my pistol. You know what I'm saying? That would have been something that made me pull out my pistol. And I'm not going to shoot her, but I will gun butt the bitch like Nicki Minaj say. Shout out to the queen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to shoot her, but I will gun butt the bitch. But that would have been something that I would have pulled that thing out for. So I would have never even went nowhere with her like that. And if you really, I don't really even come or throw, I might throw a little shade or something like that, but I don't never even really talk about people physical really, because I don't like to play those type of games. Because y'all gonna be playing and I'm gonna be serious. I'm gonna be playing and y'all gonna think I'm serious, is what I'm saying. When I like to play. So I would have never done that. But that would have been something to pull out a gun over. You get what I'm saying? Or even this Drew sitting over here playing with Porsha and her baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Porsha running into Fallon house and taking that man. That would have been something to pull out that thing over. The stuff that Brit and Kenya had going on, that was Brit, the girl didn't do nothing to you that required all of that. It has to make sense. It has to make it was nothing that happened that required all that. It was yeah, Rob, she got played out of her position. She did get played out of her position. She got played out of her position. Thank you for the super chat, Chanelica. She said, can we do a quick she rags tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Oh, I gotta do, okay, let me see. We gotta do y'all. I really don't want to talk about Married to Medicine, y'all. It's too much for me. It's making my chest and stuff hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. Maybe we could do a panel on Married to Married to Medicine got my chest and stuff hurting. Because I told y'all, see, I knew, I want to say this about Married to Medicine real quick. Y'all remember, I will never forget. I will never forget it. I will never forget it. I will never fucking forget it. I will never forget it. I remember. Y'all remember. Y'all remember when, I will never forget when Simone went to go taking the people to where she was from looking for her daddy. Remember that? And Quark came up there running to Simone and say, come on, girl, they got him in the crack house. They say he over there to sleep in the crack house. Come on, girl, they say he over there in the crack house. Put a two in the chat if you remember Quark saying that on camera. And Simone was just looking at her like, girl, you seeing this on camera? Yes, she did. Girl, they got him over there in the crack house. They say he over there sleeping in the crack house. Come on, come on, come on. Y'all don't remember that? I remember that. Yes, that happened. That happened. Simone, what are you doing, girl? Let me tell you, y'all going door to door in Memphis. Where was y'all at? I don't even remember where they was at. Talking about a crack house? I would have never done that. I would have never done that. Put a 2 in the chat. I remember that. Yes, baby, that happened. See, I was over there at American Medicine since day one. Did she say it like that? Andrew Mack, she came over there with all her was she from Memphis, Tennessee, Shakespeare? Come on, it was she was really playing it. I knew she did like Simone Dean. Come on, girl, he in the crack house. They say he over there sleeping in the crack house. Come on, girl. Come on, come on. She was like trying to run, and Simone was just looking like, girl. Simone didn't even want to look for her daddy no more. Like Simone didn't even want to look for her daddy no more. Too, you thought that she was being malicious? Tress Love. If my friend parents was on, I would have never said nothing about no crack house. I would have said they found them over there in the home. I would have said, cut the cameras, dead ass. One of my friends, your daddy in the crack house, I would have never said that. I would have said, cut the cameras. We found them. Girl. We found them. Yes. About to get production and cast blasted. Yes. Cut the cameras. I would never do nobody like that. I just feel like people treat you how your like. I was just telling one of my friends this. Keisha Cole, I would have never bought Frankie on TV. It's not that I'm ashamed of my mama. It's not that I'm ashamed of my mama. But once you see Frankie, when you see Neffy and the lead and Keisha, them, they all crack babies. And no shade to the crack babies out there. And no shade to the people who parents and stuff was on drugs or whatever. But you know, they will never get rid. That's why Ayanla said she was a nasty, foul, gutter snipe right up out the hood, right? Because she didn't have no respect for her because you a crack baby. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. And I would have never bought my mama on TV looking like that. I remember on The Way It Is, because at first I didn't think they was gonna show Frankie. We just saw the back of her head. You remember when Frankie went down there to the prison? When Keisha went down there to the prison? I didn't think that they was gonna show her. I don't think she meant it that way. They bonded over that with Tress Love. Girl, you gotta know when a bitch playing in your face, Tress Love. You gotta know when a bitch playing in your face. And even if she did mean it that way, I would have took it that way. I'm just being real. Girl, you didn't have to say crack house and all of that, girl. You didn't have to say crack house and all that. All you had to do was say, we found them. Cut the cameras. Let's be real. Come on, I would have took it that way. Come on, let's be real. She meant it that way, Tress Love. Let's be real, baby. Come on, man. Let's be real. She was wrong for that. Come on, man. Let's be real. You girl, please. Frankie stayed. Monique, you seen Frankie was running. Frankie was running from Miss Cole, though. Frankie was scared of Miss Cole. Frankie was scared of Miss Cole. So I guess we know why Simone is set on destroying Quad. But what about Heavenly? Heavenly was set on destroying her too. Don't forget Big Heavenly over there. You can't miss her. Quad meant it. Yes, Quad meant it. Yes, she could have. She could have said it another way. She mad her daddy left her. Cecil left. Tammy left. Jackie left. Quad left. Oh my God, Miss Mermaid. What did Simone do to you? I couldn't stop laughing. You talking about when she said that? I said, wow, I couldn't believe that Quad said that. I mean, Cecil came back, but he gone so far. I hope he okay. He looked like Simone been beating him. This season 1 or season 2, I have to go back and watch. DirecTV ain't show me that. Oh, Tia Thomas, girl, you got the Tia Thomas. I don't remember I don't think it was season 2. It probably was season 3. It probably was season 3. Because when the daddy had actually died, she didn't even tell Quad. She had ended up waiting to tell Quad because I don't think that she thought that Quad was genuine. And they was at Jackie house and she pulled Quad to the side. And she told Quad, and Quad had some tears in her eyes. She had some onion juice in her fingers and she started wiping her eyes and said, no, baby. Don't tell me that. No, baby. No. No. That's the I'm a tough crowd. Listen. You got to be a friend to somebody to let them know that your parents is on drugs. And then to use that against me, girl, you wasn't ready. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have did that to nobody. Cece looked like a broke down. Oh my God, season 2 and season 4. I think it was Heavenly second season. Tammy and Cecil and Simone's golfing homeboy who stayed at the house for Christmas for 8 days and 40 nights. So fake. Not you. Oh, the chat. Okay. Quad is so over dramatic. No, baby. No, baby. I felt secondhand embarrassment for Sweet Tea and Dr. Greg. So sad for their big ages. Listen, Ryan Stanley, if they want to stay on the show and get embarrassed and stuff, that's all them for me. Because they wasn't fighting enough for me. They weren't fighting enough for me. I'm with you. I'm just saying she's bitter and lonely. Is Simone a friend? She has never been one. Let's be real. Is she a friend? I think she's a good friend. Simone is unhinged. I feel like I'm watching a one-star Tubi movie when I'm watching quad scenes. Yeah, and her little that little act, Malia, that little talk that she was over there doing the Sweet Tea would have got me up out my chair. And you still haven't delivered on the bed, but you had to slide into a DM and say the man that you would get a man the baby, and you still haven't delivered on the baby. But quad, ain't you over here getting help over here with Jackie? Me personally, I just would never speak on stuff like that unless I already had my kids. Cause it's like you making fun of her for not being able to give birth, but you over here getting shots in your stomach too. I don't know. Did Quad lie about when she ate Sweet Tea about the? No, she didn't. She didn't lie. She didn't lie. She didn't lie. But you know, it didn't seem like that she could just bust it wide open. It didn't seem like that she could just bust it out open and get pregnant. It didn't seem like all she had to do was bust it wide open for the man. But T is rude. She a little unhinged. T is not a little bit. T is a lot bit unhinged. T is a lot bit unhinged, and T, that outfit that T got on. Did y'all see? What's that show? What's the woman beater name? The woman beater that lost his career. That beat the hell out that white woman and was running down the street after he done bit her and spit on her and ran down the street and she got to chasing him. What's his name? It was a show that he had on HBO. I can't think of the name of it. He had a show on, and thank you, Ashley, Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors had a show. Remember on what was the name of the show? Lovecraft Country. It was you remember they had these little devils they used to dance. Their hair was all over their head and they was bending over backwards and stuff. Remember, did y'all watch Lovecraft County? It was like two girls, they was like devil girls. And they used to dance and stuff and they would bend over backwards and do all this type of dancing and stuff. Y'all remember them? Put a 4 in the chat if you remember the two dancers. It was like 2 or 4 of them. They were devil dancers. That's what Sweet Tea looked like with that outfit on. And her hair looking like that. That's what Sweet Tea looked like. They was dancing and they was bending backwards and stuff or whatever. That's what Sweet Tea looked like. Sweet Tea looked like that with their hair on. With their hair on in that outfit. She do. And so yeah, Sweet Tea looked like that. That's what Sweet Tea looked like with that outfit on. My God. My God today. Sweet Tea, I'm not trying to be funny. Sweet Tea looked deranged. Sweet Tea looked deranged. And she thought she ate. That girl said, I want to be the last one to come out. I did my review for Marathon Medicine, but I didn't put it out. I'm probably going to have to do 2 of them. I mean, I'm probably going to do like 1 and 2 tomorrow. So I'm going to do 1 and 2 for y'all tomorrow. But she did look like them. She not like a wild animal. They wasn't animals. Kayla B they say Simone is production's puppet. That's Big Heavy. That's Big Heavy. That's Big Heavy. Why y'all laughing? Yes, they was getting down. They was getting down. They was getting down. Sweet Tea looked like them girls. Sweet Tea looked like them girls. And I'm telling you this. If Quad would have brought up my daddy and said that she went down there to Quad, Quad let me know that she meant to go and do what she meant when she said your crackhead daddy up there. Yeah, yes. They were characters from a book that came to life. I remember that episode of Lovecraft. Thank you, Kevin Reynolds. Yes, that's what Sweet Tea looked like. That's what Sweet Tea reminded me of with the outfit on. Even when we saw the pictures that she was posing, that's what Sweet Tea looked like. Quad Quad intentions was not good when she went down there because when she got into it with Simone, said, I went with you to go find your damn daddy. Girl, we would have been in there swinging and banging. You hear me? You hear me? Tell me I don't say nothing about my daddy. That's when you pull out that steel. That's when you pull out that steel. And the bitch done went over there talking about some, come on, girl, come on. They say he in the crack house. Come on. Come on, they say he was in the crack house. He been busy for the last 5 days. You know what I'm saying? Girl, no. Girl, no. She meant that. She meant that. Gabor, you mean Topsy and Bossy? Let me go see if I can find them real quick before we get out of here. Simone is loud and wrong. Sweet Tea really thinks that Show needs her. She is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know, just hateful. I'm hateful. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be hateful. I'm not trying to be hateful. What's their name? Let me see. Topsy and Bossy. Let me look them up. I'm going to show y'all because y'all probably didn't watch Lovecraft Country. That's why I got canceled. Or y'all probably knew he was a woman beater. You know how y'all do. But that was a really good show. That's their name. Thank you so much. Here they go. Here they go. This is Sweet Tea. This is what Sweet Tea look like. I promise to God. Now, y'all gonna say I'm wrong, but wait till I show you Sweet Tea reunion look. Topsy and Bopsy. Okay, look at them. Sweet Tea. Okay. Y'all see him? Okay. Follow me, camera. Let me see. Okay. Sweet Tea, don't get mad at me. Okay, y'all see him? Okay. Dead motherfucking ringer. Bitch, y'all better quit playing with me. Tell me that don't look like Sweet Tea don't look like them goods. Tell me Sweet Tea don't look like them goods. 9 is my favorite number. Sweet Tea don't look like Topsy and Bopsy. Put a 9 in the chat if you agree. Put a 9 in the chat if you listen. Listen, Sweet Tea is giving Topsy and Bopsy. I wouldn't give a damn what y'all said. I see it. Shit. I see it. If y'all don't see it, I see it. I'm wrong for that. She look like I see Topsy and Bopsy. That's what I seen when I first saw it, but I couldn't imagine what it was. I was like, oh my God, she looked like something from Lovecraft County. And I see it. I see Topsy and Bopsy. Wow. I like her hair. I see the wigs too. You see the wigs too? Goddamn. I'm not trying to tell I'm not. I'm just saying Sweet Tea, the pose and everything, but she thought she ate. She thought she ate. Okay. See, I want to be the last one to come out. Oh, Jesus. Showstoppers at the Sweet Tea say I'm show stopping. You show stop and we show stopping. We show stopping. Okay. But y'all, that's all I got. That's all I got, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call Daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call Daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call Daddy, tell him 25.